Factor completely. 20x squared minus 31x plus 12. So first we're going to look at this. We're going to write our binomials. Look at the sign of the last term to determine which type of signs will go in each binomial. Well, the sign of the last term is positive, so we will have the same signs. Same what? We have to look to the left to determine if it's going to be two positives or two negatives. Well, we're going to have two negatives. Now, we want to list all the possible factors for the first term for 20x squared. We have, of course, 1 and 20, or 1x and 20x, 2x and 10x. We have 4x and 5x. Those are all the factors for 20. Then let's list all the possible factors for 12. We have 1 and 12, 2 and 6. We have 3 and 4. Now remember in class I gave you some little shortcuts. I'm trying to say shortcuts and corners at the same time. But I gave you some shortcuts. And I said, if possible, try to find consecutive factors. When you have a list of factors, such as 20x squared and 12, try to use your consecutive factors first. Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to work before you use 1x, 20x, and 1 and 12. Okay, so we're going to check it. Let's do a mini check to see if we can get the 31x. That's our middle term. Now remember, our signs are the same. So once we apply the first with the first, last with the last rule, we're going to add those terms. That means the signs are the same. So first with the first, 4x times 3. We have here 12x. Last with the last, we have here 5x times 4. We have 20x. Now when you add those together, that gives us 32x. Well, that's not what we want. We don't want 32x. Okay, so that combination is not going to work. So I told you in class, another option is we can flip the factors around. And I usually just work with the last term. I pretty much keep the first terms the same. But instead of saying 3x and 4, 3 and 4, let's flip this around and say 4 and 3. And let's try that method. Okay? First with the first. 4x times 4. We have 16x. Last with the last. We have 5x times 3. We have 15x. Add those together, 16x plus 15x, we have 31x. So that combination works. Okay, so our goal is for the first term, our first factors, we want those first factors we're going to use 4x and 5x. So we have 4x, 5x. Now, this is where we have to be careful whenever we place the factors in for the last term. Now remember, when we multiply what's inside, think of FOIL, we want 5x to be multiplied by what number to give us the 15x? Well, you want the 5x to be multiplied by the 3. So we're going to place the 3 in the first parenthesis and then 4 in the last parenthesis. Now, if you want to, we can check our work by FOILing. This is our answer right now, 4x minus 3 times 5x minus 4. FOIL, 4x times 5x, we have 20x squared. 4x times negative 4, we have negative 16x. Then take the negative 3, multiply it twice. Negative 3 times 5x, we have negative 15x. And then negative 3 times negative 4, we have positive 12. Add your like terms. Okay, so our solution, we go back is 4x minus 3 times 4x minus 4.